Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Sarah here, and today I'm going to be telling you a story of when I met the band Black Veil Brides. I met them February 10th, 2018. I had an amazing time, and I'm going to be telling you everything that happened and how much fun I had there. It was a really rainy day. I wanted to be there early in the first place, but I kind of came like 3 hours early. But I still had an amazing time. Talked to some fans in line. The Black Veil Brides fan base is really cool. They opened the doors at 5:30, they let us in, and we lined up, and we had a split for Masking Alexandria's meet and greet and Black Veil Brides meet and greet. I kind of did want to meet both of the bands, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. The meet and greet was $100 just to take a picture with the band, get like a tote bag and a signed poster. So I walk in, they hand me the tote bag and the poster, and I'm standing in line, and then there's two pics on the floor. There was one that was Asking Alexandria, and there was one that was Black Veil Brides. The girl that I was talking to in line, waiting outside with, she actually found the Black Veil Brides one, picked it up, and I just realized right next to it was the Asking Alexandria. So they must have threw those there when they were doing the sound check. So I do have that pic right here. So it's pretty cool. It says Asking Alexandria, has like the Monster Energy drink on the back of it. It's a white pic. And it was just sitting on the floor, and I picked it up and I was like, oh cool, a souvenir from Asking Alexandria. And then the band came out, and I was like kind of nervous but super excited at the same time. Before I know it, I was up next in line, and I gave my phone to the person that was going to take the picture, and I shook all their hands. I was kind of really nervous. Luckily they had gloves on because my hands were probably really wet and clammy and nervous and whatever. I shook all their hands. I first shook Cece's hand, then it was Jake, and then Andy, then Ashley and Jinx. Jinx said, hi, how are you, or whatever, nice to meet you. I didn't even say anything just because I was so in shock, and I was like, what? So, and Andy was telling me something about his, like, he stank. Like, he was like, I need to take a shower, I stink, my hair itches. I was like, what? I didn't even know what to say. I really wanted to stand next to Cece, but I don't know. I wanted to stand next to all of them. That was a really hard decision because you could stand whoever you want to stand next to. Decided to stand between Andy and Jake, so I stood next to Jake, and then they had their hands around my back, and I was just like, oh my god, they're touching me, and it was like so, I don't know. I was just kind of in shock that I was meeting my idols. I mean, it's been so long that I've been a fan of them, and I'm actually got to stand next to them is like crazy to me. Then after that, I went over to the merch table. I bought this sweater. It was, I believe, $65. It's really cool. It has like little roses on the side of them. And it says Black Veil Brides Veil on it, which is the new album. The new album is also very amazing. I just wanted to put that out there. I think they did a really amazing job on that album, and I give them a high five for that album. Then I bought Cece's drumstick, which is actually signed. It has his signature right there. It was used. You can see the little marks and indents from when he was hitting it with the drums, which is pretty cool. I was like, this is really cool, I want it. It was actually $50 just for this one drumstick. I think it's worth it because it's a really good thing to just sit on a shelf or something. I do have a shelf, and I just set it on there. It's really pretty to look at. After that was over, they let all the VIP in, and we all just ran to the very front to get to the barricade, and I actually got to the barricade. I was like right on there. I was like holding it on. Like during the whole show, people were trying to push me off, and I was like, I'm not leaving this spot. This is the first time I've ever been in the front. So out of all the concerts I've ever been to, I've been pretty close, but I was never right there on the barricade. Asking Alexandria came out. They were amazing. I love their show, and the little like the steam that comes out from the floor and everything, that was just like cool. It was a really good live show. I love the new album that they released. I can't stop listening to it on repeat. I just keep listening to it over and over and over, and I'm still not sick of it, and I'm still gonna keep listening to it. Same thing with Veil. Those two albums back to back over and over again. By the end of their show, Ben Bruce threw a pick, and I didn't catch it. It fell like right on the floor where the security guards are. The security guard that was in front of me picked it up and gave it to somebody else, and I was like, no. But I mean, I wasn't really mad because I already have a pick I already found earlier, so I wasn't kind of upset about that. and then Ben threw something else again. Like, I think he was trying to throw it at me because he was kind of like really close and like throwing it, and it kind of, you know how paper doesn't fly too far? It kind of just swooped back down and fell on the floor with the security guard again, and the security guard handed it to me. So I have this, which is their set list. I have the full entire set list. It's not ripped. It's all in one piece. It's actually just folded in the back because it was sticking on the floor. They were reading off it on the floor. You can actually see like little dust on it. I haven't like wiped it off or anything like that. They're still like from their feet and they're walking on it. So that's really amazing. And after that, Blackfoot Rides was coming out and they played. I had an awesome time. It was really cool to see them up close because you can make eye contact with them. So whenever they come over, they're like singing and they look at you, it's like really like, it's really makes me nervous sometimes. Like they're looking at me, like I better not mess up the lyrics as I'm singing, looking into their eyes. I want to like saying something else that's not part of the song. That day I was actually super tired because I didn't sleep at all the night before because I was so excited. So one, I couldn't even remember half of the song's lyrics on any of the bands, freaking Ask Alexandria or Blackfoot Brides. I was just like, what is the word? I was kind of like half asleep but half awake. I wasn't really screaming too much. I just kind of enjoyed it. After the show was over, I was dying of thirst. My ears were ringing loud, very loud, because I was right under the speaker. The speaker was like literally right there next to me, and I was like, I'm going to go deaf after this show. And I was just so in shock that whole day that I met, that whole entire day, because I met them, and I was just like, this is a dream come true, because, you know, I've never really thought about meeting them ever. I was like, I'm never gonna meet these guys, and I finally did. I'm really looking forward to seeing them again. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see meet them again and actually want to say something to them, because this time it was just such a shock to me. I just kind of went up to them, shook their hand, smiled, and took a picture and left. Next time I probably would bring them something, so I couldn't really say anything to them like I wanted to. But I still appreciate standing next to them and spending that couple seconds standing there. And I'm gonna show some video clips of the concert at the very end if you want to keep watching this video. And I also got a celeb video from Christian Coma, which is the drummer in Blackfoot Brides. I can post that at the very end when he was like, I told him some things about me and how I feel about him, and he made a video back. It's on celebvideo.com. It's $25 to get that video from him, and it might take a few days to maybe 2 weeks to get that video. And also Jake Pitts is now doing it, and Ina, which is his wife. If you want to check those out, you can do that, and that's where I got that video from. Then I'm going to post it at the end, and some video clips from the concert and also the picture that I took with them. Thank you for watching this. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, whatever you want to do to it, share this video, and bye!
Casey from the band called Black Veil Brides. I'm currently in the front lounge of our bus in Baltimore, Maryland. Weather sucks outside. There's a bunch of ghetto people causing problems. There's cops going up and down the street. I've seen 2 people almost get arrested or get arrested. I don't even know. But I'm just going to stay on the bus, and I'm really bored. And I really appreciate you requesting one of these personalized video messages because I got nothing else to do. Look, no one's even hanging out with me. See? Look, I drove everybody away. But not really. They're just probably sleeping and bored and talking to their girlfriends and wives and whatnot. But anyways, thank you so much for your kind words. I feel just very fortunate to be your favorite drummer. I mean, I'm just doing me. I'm just trying to have fun up there and perform. And without people such as yourself to perform for, I would be at home hating my life and wishing that I was doing this. And so I'm very fortunate to have people such as yourself, Sarah, for giving me a chance to do this and travel the world and play with my buddies and everything. But yeah, we all have low days. I'm again very appreciative that I can make you happy even on your lowest days. There's nothing more important to me than making people smile. I guess that's my purpose in life, is to make people smile and just to perform drums and do what I love. So thank you again, Sarah, for being a fan, and I hope we come back to Allentown soon. I don't know if we'll play Croc Rock, but I hope so. But hope to talk to you soon. Have a nice night. Thank you. Bye.